Rotate the vice. What's up, everybody? This is rotate the vice. I gotta do it like this. Is this how I decided to freaking do this live stream? Is sideways? Rotate the vice. Every time I want to go like this, it says no. I guess I decided to go live sideways. This is the first time, and I think it's because I accidentally uh, had it this angle when I push live. Not enjoying the lights right now. I don't know if anyone's going to show up for this live stream because I haven't streamed in like a year. But we'll say hi, and then if you see it later, you can know that I did. How's that sound? Got my dog right here. Shane's still cool. I'm going to try this thing. I got a battery pack and a light. What's up? And I use this for lighting my guitar solos when it's night out. Oh my gosh, it's best friend in your thread. You abbreviated your name. How's it going? It's so good to see you. My sister. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you good. I'm going to turn on this light here and see if this helps. How am I? There we go. That looks a little better. My face still looks all messed up. But, how am I doing? I'm alright. Oh, I look so dirty. It's just my camera sucks, I think. And the lighting. I'm surviving. You know, I haven't, been on YouTube for, so long now. Or, sorry, I haven't done a live. I feel weird. It's like, I don't even know if you're in here anymore. Now it says there's 0 people, but, I've been uploading shorts every single day for, a year now. Except I still feel so distant from everyone on YouTube because I don't do live streams and stuff. And I gotta bring that back. Oh, you're here. Longer for me. Well, I guess you haven't really done any live streams or videos for a while, but clearly you're still here on YouTube. You have. I didn't even know. That's weird. Well, yeah, I've been doing guitar solos, and I post one video every single day. And sometimes I'll sit down and I'll just do a whole bunch in one day. So I have been I've been stacking them, stock up, and so I actually have enough right now up until midway in November. Maybe the shorts are not notifying me. Yeah, I guess so. Shorts are weird. Weird thing about shorts too is my revenue on my channel dipped by 95%. Which is really weird because I used to at least still make revenue on the old videos I made, and they're still getting views, except YouTube has taken the revenue from my old videos and cut that down too, which they say they don't do, but I mean, they do. I know, I got proof. I could show you my analytics, but it's not a big deal, and I never really did this for the money anyways. It's just weird posting 10 times more videos than I've ever made. and yeah, but shorts are sure getting the views, and just over a little over $2,000, which I got but way back in the James Cox days. They think they're TikTok now. Yeah. You got the live stream notification. Oh, nice. Well, it's good to know that they're still notifying people. Haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, I know. I haven't heard of it for a while either. I had to think of for a second of his last name. I am a creator. Um, it's trippy how little of us are left from the old days. But I was just on Hazel's channel, and she's still around, and I was just on Bottle Caps' channel, and then I was like, I wanted to live stream for last week now, and so being on their channels just got me into like, let's just do this. Although I screwed up, I don't know. This when I do that, I'm assuming I'm just sideways on your screen because it tells me on my phone rotate device. So I guess I messed everything up, and now I'm all I don't know what you call this view. TikTok view. I know there's a name for it. I don't remember what it is right now. It looks fine. It just rotates. It does it? Does it really rotate? If I go like this, do you actually am I sideways on your screen, or am I actually normal again? Cuz everything on my screen goes like gray. You're sideways. Okay. Yeah, everything on my screen goes gray and it says rotate your device. So, oh well. That's um I was thinking about my channel. You know, when I first started my channel, my buddy who got me into YouTube, he told me I was trying to think of what I wanted to do with my channel. And he said, do music. That's what you do in real life. Do something revolving music. And then I chose to do comedic skits because I wanted something that would be timeless and more like being a YouTuber rather than somebody on YouTube. Are you impacted by the fires in Canada? No, there was a few days where it was really smoky in the air, but then it went away. Besides that, hasn't been anything where I am, so no impact. But what I was getting to is, so on my YouTube channel, I've like gone through a lot of iterations, and that's probably like kind of messed up my channel yet because no one really knows what they're gonna get when they go on my channel. Because I've done comedic skits, I've done music videos, I made my own Oculus Quest game, I did Beat Saber videos. Now I'm doing like guitar solo shorts, and then I went through the whole live streaming phase, and I've done vlogs, so like 8 different things. And I'm going to probably be switching it up again soon. I still want to do all the guitar solos and stuff because that's really easy. It's like shorts and all that. But here's the thing. Mortal Kombat, the next one, the video game, is coming out in 1 month. And I want to see, I'm going to get to your questions or answers in a second here, but I want to see if I can become good enough to play in tournaments. And this was a goal I've had for 7-8 years now. When Mortal Kombat X number 10 came out, I never knew there was like tournaments that people could play. And then when I found it out, it was kind of too late. The game was getting old. So I said, when Mortal Kombat 11 comes out, I'm going to be ready for it. I'll get it day one, and I'm going to train like a freaking robot, like AI. I'm going to train at this game, and I'm going to become the best, and then I could do tournaments and stuff. The game came out, and I had no money. I couldn't even buy the game. And that sucked. I was really disappointed, although I don't know, the things that were coming out before the game came out about the game kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. But looking back, I really wish I was able to do it. Anyways, skip 4 years later. Now, in 1 month, it's going to be Mortal Kombat 12, which they're actually calling 1. Mortal Kombat 1, they're calling it. It's coming out next month. I'm not going to wait another 4 years for the next one. I can't really afford it, but I'm going to figure out a way. At first, I thought about selling my car, but now it looks like I might have a sponsor that's going to help me out. A buddy. But I'm going to call it a sponsor because it's kind of like a sponsorship in a way. The reason is, 4 years ago when I had to buy the game, all I needed was $100 to buy the game. This time around, I do need the $100 to buy the game. I also don't have a PlayStation 5, which is $650. So it's going to cost a lot more this time around than it was 4 years ago. But anyways, I want to start training, and I'll probably make a whole bunch of videos. I want to like record everything because I want to like train like a freaking AI. I want to go back, look at my footage. I want to track every single player I've played against, if I make it to the top, who I would be playing against, and what the tournament names are, and everything. Anyways, let me go back. Now that I said that, I don't know, it's just something I really wanted to say. You know, the good thing about live streaming is that when you put it out there into the world, it helps make it a reality, because now you've said it, now you have to do it. Anyways, I'm going to go back here now and read some of your messages I see. Good peeps, yes. It looks fine. It's just rotated. Huh. Yeah, you're sideways. Are you impacted by the fires? Got that one. Oh, you got some smoke there? Yeah, well, I saw all the smoke that was like in, what was it, like New York or something? I don't know. All the Canadian smoke has gone to the States or something for a while, I heard. Sorry about that. I didn't start the fires personally, but I feel bad about that. You did lots. That would be cool. Darn. Nice. Wowzers. That's an awesome word I haven't heard in a while. Reminds me of, I was just watching Pee-wee's Playhouse, because Pee-wee Herman died, like a month ago or something. So I was going back and watching Pee-wee's Playhouse, and he never said wowzers, I don't think, but he used to say stuff like that. I've got a Pee-wee Herman bicycle outside. It's the same frame. It's like what the bike was based off, but it doesn't have all the little Pee-wee Herman gadgets. Yeah, you're in New York, so yeah, you got our smoke. Too bad it wasn't weed smoke. It was tree smoke. It's better to use the original channel or start fresh. For me and doing the Mortal Kombat thing, it's definitely 100% absolutely better to keep the original channel. It's so hard to grow on YouTube now. It was hard 7 years ago when I started. It was hard back during I Am a Creator. And if I started a new channel now, it would be even harder. So, yeah. And I'll still try to do all the other stuff I was kind of already doing. I got a new music video I want to do. I already recorded the song. It's a Nirvana cover. I've just been lazy and I haven't recorded the video. You're stalking Stephanie. Yeah, so I was on Hazel's channel, and I wrote a comment And then I saw Bottle Caps' comment, and so I went to Bottle Caps' channel. Now here's Bottle Caps and best friend. Lol. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna start making some video game content, but I also got all the guitar solo content. I've got stocked up all the way to November 16th. And I'm gonna start doing some drumming content as well. But drumming's a little bit harder. I like to think I'm really good at it, and I already previously recorded some. But when I go back and play it, I'm like, oh god, that sounds terrible. So we'll see about that. Remember when I used to have to entertain you guys on live streams? Mm-hmm. Remember, I didn't want to go 1 second without saying a word because I felt like, hey, you guys have tuned in. I don't want to just sit here and do nothing. I need to entertain. How are the views doing on the guitar stuff? They shrunk dramatically. So I was going through a stage where I was doing all the Metallica songs, starting from the very first one and going up. And people love those videos. They were getting like 2,000 views or something every video. One video is almost becoming my top video. I think it's at like 30,000 views, but it's just one video where I teach someone how to play, teach people how to play the riff properly. Anyways, I got halfway through Metallica's albums, and they got really boring, really boring. Garage Days, uh, or no, Garage Inc., where I was like, oh my god, this is so boring. And the other issue is during that time period, Metallica was doing a lot of different tunings on their guitar. So like, usually a guitar would be in E, but sometimes you could tune everything down to E flat. Sometimes it's better for the singer and the vocal range. But then you could go down to say like different tunings as well, or drop D. So it's like every time I want to record a song or practice a song, I'd have to change the tuning on the guitar. So, and on Garage Inc. in particular, there's like 4 or 5 different tunings throughout the album. So that was a lot of work. Teaching guitar on YouTube is big. It is, but I don't think it's for me. There's a few things I guess I could kind of contribute. I would want to skip all the regular stuff though and go into some crazy advanced stuff that like only a few people would understand. Never really been one for teaching guitar. I'll do it out of a favor for somebody. If they're like over at my house and we're having some beers, I'll pull out a guitar and teach them if they ask me something. But guitar lessons have never, like, you gotta put a lot of work into that. The problem is, what I'll do is I'll say, this is how you do this, and then I'll be like, oh, well, I forgot to mention this other thing that you need to know in order to understand what I was just saying. And so, what do? Do I say it now? Or do I just scrap everything and like re-record it? Or do I say it now and cut it and put it in the beginning of the video? It's that the style for me. Anyways, to go back to your question, after I stopped doing the Metallica shorts, I started just doing guitar solos, and that's so much funner. I enjoy it so much more, and it's easier because I'm not learning songs. I'm just fiddling around. The second I started doing that, all the views tanked. So now I get like 30 videos or 30 views on a video. And I also noticed, pardon me, I was copying and pasting the description and the tags, and I think YouTube caught on to that. Now it just doesn't promote the videos as much as it used to. Uh, Only because it looks like it's copied and pasted. I went back and I delete some of the tags or change up the description a bit, and then sometimes it would get a boost. But meh, whatever, it's out there. If people have questions, I make a second video and so on. Yeah, is correct, you're right. Um, YouTube apparently had a feature or was going to make a feature or might make a feature where you can do video responses to comments. That would be freaking perfect. Ballcap says, good point. Might be worth making a few videos teaching, given the views. Yeah. What I don't know what RCVD stands for though. But well, the other issue is just that there's a lot of guitar teachers on the internet already. It's not a gap that really needs to be filled. Plus, I had some. What 30? What 73K subs now? Is that you? What you have? I mean, clickbait works for a reason. Also, many people interact with imperfect videos thinking they know it all. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. The one Metallica video I did where I was trying to teach people how to do it right. Oh man, all the controversy that stirred up. I think that's why I got so many comments on that video. I just looked at the like and dislike ratio too. I have only 53 dislikes, but I have 1,500 likes. But all the people are like, that's James Hetfield plays it all downstrokes, and then Dave Mustaine plays it up and down strokes, and then someone else will say, well, Dave Mustaine wrote it. And then goes, yeah, but Metallica plays it better. And there's like threads of people arguing with each other. Virginia Redbone. Let me get a cigarette. Okay, I will sit here and I will wait. Congratulations, Wildcat. 73K is wonderful. It is. You need to make a promotional video, tell people to come over and subscribe to my channel for no reason. If I could get 2% of that, I'd probably have more than I have now. Is that right? No, but 1.3, 1.2%. My darn dog got a hold to my PCK. What's a PCK pick? A darn dog got a hold of my pick. I'm pissed. Pack? Oh, right. You said you were going to get a smoke. Some things just fly right over my head, I tell ya. Well, it's good to be live again. I want to do this more. I should. I set up all that DJ gear and I set everything up to go live, but I'm just not good enough at DJing. for what I wanted to do was so improvisational that I would have screwed up royally. Um, so I made a couple videos doing the DJ thing. Thing is, I had 4 turntables. I had a whole bunch of tracks. I had a wireless microphone. I had my guitar set up, and a piano set up. And the point was to kind of use all of them at different times, but it's not easy. And then I had a couple friends come over. And I was like, well, that's cool. They can come over, hang out while I'm doing it, and maybe be in the live stream too or whatever. But then you get people saying, play this or play that, or can you turn it down or turn it up, or something heavier, or more reggae, more rock, and meanwhile it's like, well, I kind of have a setup. I got these songs. I already have a structure kind of semi planned out here. Or they like, I'll have the headphones on and I'll be like, sorry, what are you saying? And they're like, oh, do you know what the temperature is going to be tomorrow? And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm DJing. I got I got a guitar in my hand, and I'm like doing these things, like, and I'm like recording. I don't know, man. Look at your phone. So then that didn't really work out so well. Hope you guys have a nice night. What? Who's leaving? Oh, I have to get some rest. Okay, best friend, your thread. Have a wonderful night. You got. Oh, what? You gotta get ready for a wedding? I have to work. What? Getting up in a few hours for a wedding. Oh. Nice. Alright, have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams, cutie. Bottle caps, you want to tuck me in? My sister. My mom. My mom. My. So, I got this light system. Basically, I have a light in the living room that flickers because it's on the same power as the air conditioner. I don't know if you can even see the flickering. It really sucks. If I turn it down, it won't flicker as much. Problem is, then the video looks all terrible. So I've got this awesome system right here, which runs off power bank, and it lights me up really well, and it costs nothing. Here, let me turn it off and I'll show you the difference. Well, actually that doesn't look so bad, but then things get blurry when you don't have the light, when there's fast movement and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just pointing that out for no reason. I want to get like 10 of these things. Right on, you're still here. Right on, best friend says. I was thinking of turning on my video game and going live sometime in the near future. That is a great idea. I didn't know you played video games. Well, you missed my whole conversation about how I'm going to be playing the new Mortal Kombat game, and I am going right to the top. I am going to start entering tournaments. I've been looking them up. I'm going to train like I'm in the army. And I'm going to become the best Mortal Kombat 1 player that has ever existed, is what I'm telling people. It looks better off. I'll turn it off if you want. I don't care. I agree it doesn't look that bad, but then look, things get very blurry. because I think it's too dark, but the phone is compensating or something like that. I got a kick-ass Gran Turismo video game with steering wheel. Oh, nice, man! I kind of want something like that. Uh, I think it would be great to have it for VR, but I don't think the Oculus Quest or Meta Quest, whatever you want to call it, they don't really have any good racing games. Also, what I really think would be cool is have the new 2023 flight simulator. But I don't know, those setups are like freaking $1,000, couple $1,000. Plus, like, you need a crazy computer to run that stuff. All the gears and the gadgets. And then you need the room. I got force feedback on the steering wheel. Oh, nice. Set to high. I'm actually tired. That would be cool. I wish I had that. I think, yeah, I mean, I probably enjoy racing more than I would a flight simulator. But I also feel like with race cars, you get to a point where I feel like you're pretty much doing the same thing every single time if you want to be the most accurate and best race car player. Like, when you're doing the high speeds, you pretty much have to hit and so let's say you're on a racetrack. You have to hit the turn at the exact same spot, the exact same time, every lap, speed up at the exact same time, at the exact same spot on every lap. I mean, I know there's more to it, like racing behind cars and getting the airflow, right? It gives you a little bit of speed, and then you have to kind of go around them and stuff like that. But I just feel like, I don't know, what happens when you get so good that I feel like there's almost a bottle cap. I like the Nuremberg Ring in Germany. Hmm. Like, I think it would be neat if you could use lots of different cars, because then they would all act differently. Like, let's use a Corvette. Let's use what are those long ones that look like toothpicks? I know those are like only to go in a straight line, right? But like, let's use a Tesla. Let's use this. Let's use that. But even the race cars themselves, it's like when you watch those like races on TV, it's all pretty much the same car. And maybe one's a little better. Maybe one has a tiny bit better wheels. I don't know, maybe. But like overall, you don't have like a situation where like someone's like, I'm gonna make mine 10% smaller than the rest. But yeah, it would definitely be fun to have one of those. I've seen some racing wheels and the gear pedals, like cheap ones you can get for like $50 used or something at garage sales. But I don't think my computer is really good enough for video games. I mean, I make it work for video editing and music recording, but I feel like that's probably not as taxing. How hot is it there? It's pretty hot today. There's no smoke. There's only smoke for a couple days, and that was a long time ago. So the fires aren't where I am. But it is hot. And I was thinking about this yesterday. I brought it up to somebody. what happens when it becomes so freaking hot that stuff starts just lighting on fire or breaking and stops working? Like, think about like Tesla cars and stuff with the batteries, or like other things that take batteries or just aren't good in the heat. Imagine if like the whole world just starts shutting down because like it gets so hot that the stuff we have just doesn't work anymore. Um, we've had 3 heat waves here on the coast. The second one killed my dog. Oh, she was old. Yeah, I worry about Shane here. He's chilling. But he seems to be doing fine. Right, Shane? Right, buddy? Hmm? Hey, buddy? Hey, buddy? Doesn't. Oh, here he is, stretching. There we go. I just, I take him for like 3, 4 walks a day, but today was too hot. I took him out twice, but I've been trying to keep him indoors. At first, when the summer first came, I started like pulling all his hair out. Not pulling it out, but it's like you could shake his back and it would fluff all over the place. But sometimes you could pull little chunks out. And I got a lot of it out, and I thought that was cooling him down. And I think I did a good job, but then I stopped because apparently also dog's hair can kind of shield them and protect them from the sun as well. So I figured there's probably a really good middle ground there where, I got a lot of hair out, but left a lot. But I'm sorry to hear about your dog. My cat's gone. My cat, Echo, uh, went out and then never came back. And waited a week, and then I waited 2 weeks, and I waited, after a month and a week, I decided I was going to put his stuff in the other room, but I kept it all nice, like he was coming back still. But now it's been about 3 months or 4 months, and don't know what happened. Hopefully, it wasn't too bad, or maybe he's still alive. Maybe someone else at some other house picked him up. I may as well think that happened because since I'll never know the answer, it's a better story with better ending to tell. Get the garden hose out and give him a good soak. Sometimes I do that. He hates it though, but sometimes I do. Also, this year I've got a garden. Hmm. Maybe I'll show you guys. Show. Why not? Let's go out. I got the light. So we'll do like this weird. It's like really dark out right now. So we'll do a spooky adventure out into my backyard. I'm growing tomatoes, potatoes, basil, lettuce, and some green thing. Ooh, I'm all dark. Give me a second here. Let me turn on the... Don't go away. We'll be right back. Ooh, it's dark out. Oh yeah, the street light. The street lamp outside my house has died. The village has been really terrible to me lately. The village of Empress. They broke my sewer and they refused to fix it. They say it's not their problem. It's a big joke. I'm freaking pissed off. Anyways, we are outside my house now. Let me turn the light on even more. Look at this. We got lettuce. Hold on, I got lettuce. This is my first time ever having a garden, so it's kind of interesting for me. I don't know what this is. And then I think this is basil. I gotta switch my camera around so I can just show you guys. Here we go. So that's, I think that's basil. That's whatever I said, I don't know what it is. This is my lettuce. I already picked some of it and ate it. I don't know what this is. Tomatoes, look at that. I had one today. I think they're cherry tomatoes because they're super small. Yeah, I got another one. My very first time. What? Pissed off with you? You got your finger over the microphone hole. Oh, sorry. I do that all the time. Over here, I got... What is this thing? Oh, where'd it go? Something to eat it? There was something here. Oh, there's this. See this thing? There's another one, but now there isn't. I don't know what that is. And then there's nothing there. What the heck was this? There was something here. It's not there anymore. Okay. This, I don't know what that is. Parsley, maybe? I thought I was growing carrots too, but I don't know. I don't see any. There's this thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, the town is pissed off with you. Yeah, well, this town is a piece of crap right now. Over here, look, oh, we have a crazy grasshopper infestation, and they ate all the potato plants. But there are potatoes in here. I hope they're still growing. This is all supposed to be potatoes. And over here I got onions, which also got eaten up. And then over here I got more potatoes. Except you can actually see the leaves and stuff. Yeah, there are crazy grasshoppers. Like, we're talking about millions of them here. So anyways, that's my freaking garden that I got. I'm trying to switch over here so you can see my face again. Here we go. During the day, if you walk around the street, like thousands of grasshoppers will jump all over the place. I got some video footage of it. I haven't posted any of it yet. Alright. Anyways, that's my garden. I'll be back. Going to send you a picture of my garden. Okay. Cool. And there's lots of flies in my house that I'm killing constantly. I'm gonna make a coffee. Yeah, right now I have no sewer system. My sewer got clogged. I called the city and they came over and they stuck what you call a snake down in the sewer system, and then they got stuck. Then the village told the plumber to get the snake out, and he broke the freaking thing off in the sewer, in the pipe. And then the village basically said, well, tough luck. And I said, well, no, you need to get that out. They said, oh, well, it's not our problem. Uh, it's an ongoing thing I have to deal with. I don't really want to get into it too much. I don't know. People don't want to sit here and listen to you complain. I know that people have it worse in other parts of the world, that's for sure. Yeah. So, I'm assuming you said you're going to send me something. I'm just going to check. Did you send me a picture? Am I supposed to go on Facebook here? I've sent 5 photos. What is this? You think I got all night? Oh, these are nice photos. Holy crap. Should I flip it camera over? See these lines? That's my television set. I gotta remember, don't put the finger over the microphone. When I brought my television set here from Vancouver, I accidentally broke it. Anyways. Ooh, that's so nice. Holy cow, that's cool. I wish I had one of those. Oh crap. I screwed up. Hold on. It's not that you would see something that I don't want you to see. It's just privacy issues. Very nice. That's, man, you do some good photography. But those are big potatoes or tomatoes. Got those little tiny things. I also started a little late. Get the shovel out and dig yourself a new sewer line. I tried that. I wanted to do that, and the city told me I wasn't allowed because you have to go 8 feet underground, and apparently the dirt can fall in, and then you can get stuck, and people have died doing that. So yeah, they're telling me I'm not allowed to. Also, they told me if I damage any city property that I also have to pay for it. Yeah, I need a backhoe. So that was the other issue, and someone offered to bring a backhoe out. They said that they need permission from the city. Also, it's most likely the problem is on city property, which means they should pay for the whole thing. But currently, they believe that it's on my property. The reason why is because the guy came out, he stuck the camera down the sewer. It said 83.5 feet. That is on village property. Then the guy forgot and he never wrote it down or anything like that. But I saw it with my own eyes on the camera, so I remember. But he never wrote it down or anything. Then he got the thing stuck, and then he yanked on it to get it out. That's when he snapped it in the system, and then he stuck the camera back down there again with the cable stuck in the sewer, and he only got 73 feet. Now 73 feet is on my property, so they're saying that they shouldn't have to pay for it. The problem's on my property, even though it used to say 83 feet. But what happened was, I think he hooked onto something, then he pulled on whatever he hooked onto, which pulled in whatever he was caught on. So now he can't get the camera out to 83 feet that it originally was. So they say it needs to get dug up before they can find out whether it's on city property or not, even though I know it's on city property. So they want me to pay for it first, and then they say they'll reimburse me. And But I said, I get it if it's like a problem where if it's on my property or if it's on your property, who pays for it. I get that. But that does not excuse the fact your plumber has broken off your equipment in my sewer. That's the issue why you need to dig it up regardless of whose property it's on. You guys have screwed up. I got all this paperwork here because I was thinking about taking this to court, and I might still, except there's a rumor going around that they are going to fix it. So I've got emails. I don't know. What am I looking for? Nothing. Nothing worth showing you. It's just a bunch of paperwork. But it's just laws and stuff saying like you can't go around doing this, right? Like the plumber also put our lives at risk because he used to come along in order to yank the cable out, which snapped the cable, which could have flung back and killed us. And I like recorded the entire incident, and I have him literally saying that I could have killed us. And that's called negligence. Is it negligence almost causing death, or negligence that could have possibly caused death? I don't know. But that's important because what that does is it would void some of the contract, because the contract itself, that's what I was going to show you in that paperwork. The contract says that they are completely allowed to destroy my property and basically tough luck. And apparently that is a standard contract. So then when I read that, I was like, well, I guess I am screwed. But however, negligence almost causing death will totally void that, because you can't write into a contract that it's okay that you might possibly like kill somebody. So you're shooting at a house. Well, let's just put it this way. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about where I'm going to the washroom. Let's just put it that way. So what I really want to do is take this to court. Well, because it's been like this now it's going on 7 months. And if I go take it to court, I can also sue for all the, not just the damages to get the thing fixed, but also for me being without a sewer for 7 months. So the strain that causes on my life. No, I don't have a lawyer, and I have no money. That's the problem. So I've done all the research, but I really don't want to represent myself in court, even though I've done a lot of research. I'm still not a lawyer. And I think if I take it to small claims court, then I can't sue for as much as I probably could if I just took it to regular court. Because there's also the whole negligence almost causing death thing that I can also sue for. The original problem, really, to dig up the sewer only costs about $2,000. We'll see. I'm gonna give them a little bit longer because there's a rumor going around town that they are gonna fix it. I stopped talking to the village because they were screwing around with me. They were the thing is, my sister owns this house and I'm just living here, so she's technically like she's the landowner. So then they started cutting me out of the deal, even though I signed the contract. They're like, we can't speak to you about it because you're not the owner of the house. And they started cutting me out of everything, and then everything became really messed up. They they never told her that they had broken the cable off in the sewer system, so they're trying to like screw with her in a sense. Or like they said like there was some damage, but they didn't really say what. They didn't say like, oh yeah, there's a 50-foot cable stuck in your pipe. Yes, so like yeah, I'm just a tenant. So what I did was she has given me permission to look after the situation, and then I go back to City Hall and they're like, no, she never gave you permission. I'm like, yeah, she did. They're like, nope, we never heard nothing. So then I go back and I talk to my sister. I'm like, they say they haven't heard anything. She's like, this is ridiculous. So then I had to get the emails sent back and forth between the village and my sister so that I could prove that I've got permission, and it also means that they're completely lying to me. So I filmed the actual cable being broken off in my pipe, and I also went and I filmed them. Every conversation I've had with the village, I've filmed the conversation. Which you might think, oh, that you can't do that. That's illegal or something, right? No, it's not at all. And that's what is also in my paperwork, is that Canada's one-party consent country, which means if you only one person needs to know that there's recording going on. So if you're in the recording, I don't know, it's kind of technical, and I'm just browsing over it, but or you know, I'm not getting into detail on here. You could look it up if you really cared. Anyways, so it's very clear that they've been lying. They're trying to get themselves out of this situation, and blah 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 blah. It's become this big ordeal. So at this point, it's like I would really like. I'm also being paid or charged $750 for the work that the plumber has already done, where he got the thing stuck in the sewer. I'd like to get those charges waived off as well, but going to court sucks. I mean, we all know that. It's a big hassle, and I went through court last year. I really don't want to go through it this year too. Even though if I won, which I don't see why I wouldn't, then that would be nice. But it's not fun, and at the end of the day, it's still a gamble. Anyways, that's the rant about that. But it's really made it hard to think about doing project and stuff, right? Because I'm dealing with this issue. It's kind of doesn't feel right to sit down and go, you know what I should do is film a music video or do a DJ set or you know, edit a YouTube video. Because every time I start working on something that's artistic, I'm thinking, you know what I really need to do is be looking after this really crappy situation I'm in. So, but it is easy to do those guitar videos, so they're coming out every single day, except I stopped posting them on Saturdays and Sundays, because nobody ever watches videos on Saturdays and Sundays. It's like a waste of time to even post anything. So, yeah. Still drinking coffee like always. Which you could also say it's probably is actually silly of me to get a PlayStation 5 and play Mortal Kombat when I have to deal with a situation involving the sewer. But the way I see it is, uh, I shouldn't have to pay for the fact that they screwed up my entire sewer system. Uh, but also, well, I've been waiting 7 years for this game to come out, so it needs to happen anyways. Like I'm not. If I miss this opportunity, I have to wait another like 3 or 4 years. So I'm not gonna miss the opportunity. Anyway, start digging and get the backhoe. Well, yeah. I mean, if they decide that they're not going to do anything, if that's what, which I mean, obviously it's been 7 months, so that's kind of. If there wasn't this rumor going around that, um, the thing is, if I start digging, it's gonna screw everything up. It'll screw the. I won't necessarily know what I'm doing. If I like grab a shovel and start digging it, and if it winds up on city property, they're gonna say, "Well, now you've messed up city property." They're gonna charge me. And then if I want to take it to court, they're gonna be like, "Well, what is you dug? You started digging up stuff for yourself? Like, that'll muddy the water." So, and I am 100% it is on city property. Once that's proven, then they have to pay for everything anyways, regardless of the fact that they are already supposed to pay for everything because they broke off their equipment off in my sewer system. Anyways, I need to get off this topic. It frustраtes me so much. But yeah, these are all the things that that are new in my life that I haven't been on a live stream and talked about yet. Uh, you know, a lot of the live streams I do, I talk about how I want to do this more often, but it either happens or it doesn't, right? So I don't want to go. I don't want to say that this time in case I don't do another live stream for another 2 months. But I do feel the urge. It is in me, so we'll see. And hopefully it won't be vertical like this. I was trying to think of the name earlier when Best Friend Your Thread was in the chat. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? But I think it's vertical, right? Horizontal is that way. I'm going to hit the fart sack. I'll chat with you later. All right. I am going to as well. So thanks for hanging out. I think it says there's no one watching right now, so I'm pretty sure you're already gone. But I'll finish this live stream off because that's what I like to do for anyone watching in the future. Hopefully I see you guys again later. I haven't live streamed so long, so it's nice that I randomly live streamed for the first time in months on end, and to have a crew show up and hang out with me and chat with me. Yeah, I'm so appreciative of it. So thank you, and I will see you guys on another video. Razorian book says bye bye to right now. Bye bye.